In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the blocks viewer of our blocks section for our user interface in App Inventor 2. So our blocks viewer is this section right here. It's this big giant white section to the right of our blocks drawer. You'll notice it says viewer right here. So the blocks viewer essentially allows us to drag and drop blocks from our blocks drawer into it so that we can build relationships between these blocks so that our application could do some interesting things. So in this blocks viewer section, you'll probably notice two prominent things. One, off to the bottom right here, is a trash can. This trash can, as you probably guessed, allows us to drag and drop our blocks from our viewer into that trash can to delete them. And off to the bottom left here, you'll notice we have our warning and error section. So if we have a 1 or greater next to either one of these little signs, that means that our app has a problem. So the yellow sign essentially says if we have a warning, right? App Inventor is telling us, there's probably a problem with your blocks, but we're not 100% sure, right? That's a warning. But the red sign here, if there's a 1 or greater, that means that we do have a problem and we definitely need to fix it. So just to recap, if there's a 1 or greater next to this red sign, that means that there's an error and we need to fix it. If there's a 1 or greater next to this yellow sign, that's a warning. That means App Inventor is telling us there's probably a problem. We're not really sure. Just go there and check it out, okay? Just make sure that there isn't. So really pay attention to this red sign here. That's the one you're really going to want to look out for. Great. So how does it all come together? Well, the blocks viewer in action goes something like this. We're going to click on one of these buttons here off to the left in our blocks drawer. I'm going to click on the control one. And then I'm just going to left click and hold one of these blocks. I'll just do, let's say, this if then block. So I'm left click and hold, and then I'm going to release. And you'll notice now I have that block in my blocks viewer. And if I left click and hold anywhere on the viewer, anywhere on the white in the viewer, I can kind of move my blocks around or my block section around. Great, so I'm going to do that with one more block just to kind of show you what I mean. I'm just going to grab this if then else and leave it there, and you'll notice if I left click and hold anywhere on my viewer, you'll notice those blocks move around. Now, as I promised you, with the trash can, I can delete these blocks, and it's as simple as left click and holding and then releasing on that trash can, right? Left click and hold and releasing on that trash can. Now, before I end this video, there's one more section I wanted to show you. There's this media section below our blocks drawer. We'll just click OK real quick. There's this media section below our blocks drawer, and that just allows us to upload various forms of media. It's the exact same section. It has the exact same functionality as if we were to click on our designer view and upload media here. Okay, so don't get too confused about it. It's the same thing. It's just in two different places. So that was our blocks viewer, and our media section. I will see you in the next video.